On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane. Ain't about the trade. Have another trade. Get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter Gang. What's going on? Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? Hopefully everybody had a wonderful evening, caught the SFP, and now you're all pre-rich. We're all pre-rich. Isn't there like a meme or something that says like you're on a date and you're like, I'm a crypto trader and I'm pre-rich? Hopefully we can change the pre-rich to just rich, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful morning. God bless you guys. Let's jump into the charts. Thank you for being here. Make sure you are saying good morning. Oh, look, I got shrinkage this morning. I did that video last night. I don't know if y'all want me to do that video, but I figured, give you guys the late night update, after dinner. Maybe you guys enjoy that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep going. You know me. I'll do it for a while at least. I'll show up every day and give you guys as much as I can. What's going on, Albert Rajag? Good morning to you, man. Let's go. Race with Bob. Let go. Steve Hickey, what's going on, man? Jesse, good luck to Dusty Hunt. Crypto Billy in the chat. What's going on, Billy? Good to see you, man. How you doing, bro? We got an actual balloon dog going on right now. You see, if I take the dog here, I gotta turn him around. You see it? Do you see the dog? People think I'm crazy, right? I put balloon dogs on the chart. I draw these balloon dogs with their happy ears. But ask the gang last night. Last night, I drew a shoe. I drew a shoe for the gang last night. Right over here. I drew a beautiful shoe. I just went over here. I went and drew a shoe. Ask them. You can ask them. I drew a nice shoe right here. I put a nice little bloop here. And a bloop there. And a bloop here. You can ask them if you want. I put a beautiful shoe on the chart yesterday for the gang. Put a 1 in the chat if you took the shoe on Solana. Beautiful shoe. Do you care if it looks like a shoe, if it looks like a poo, if it looks like a hot dog? Or do you care that you make money off of it? That is the question. Because this is all pattern recognition, isn't it? If it looks like something and it's familiar to you and you can associate it with something and you can trade it and make money off of it, I don't care if it looks like a flip-flop or whatever you're into. All right? Oh, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Milan took it. He drew a horse. Oh, man. Good to see everybody. Bearded Mike, Jesse, good luck. Steve Hickey, what's going on? Philly Skills, Kyle Mano, Shriyan Pandy, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Alex B, Rashad, Jesse, good luck. Halogen the Clown, Mahaba. Let's go, man. Good to see you, Spee. LJ, good morning to you, Bitcoin Dreamer. Good morning, Reaper. Good to see you, Crypto Rog. Alexandra G saying smack up those like buttons. Ryan Smith, good morning, you handsome, beautiful man, you. Pro Send, blue collar trader. JR, what's going on, man? Good to see you, Mark Gustafson. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Fabril, good morning. Look at the Discord good mornings. This morning I was actually very impressed with the Discord. With the good mornings. Look at the good mornings. Look at them. Oh my God. Look at all the good mornings. Family chat. Oh, the good mornings. Look at the good mornings. Love it, man. Love it. Nothing better. What's going on, Trench? It's good to see you, bro. How you doing? Farhad, Gear, Milan, Quick Smoker, JR, Swipe, Cheap Vlog, B-Rad Crypto. Good morning to you. Let's get it, man. Blair Stevenson, Michael Paul, Joe Mama. What's going on? Good to see you as well. Blair Stevenson, Fortis, Crypto Billy in the chat. Billy, I sent you some pictures, man. I got your message. Thank you for the message. Vegas Claw, JR, Mr. Johnson. Good effing morning. Let's go, man. I love the enthusiasm. So Bitcoin. Late night SFP, man. I swear to you, I am about to set an alarm from 12 o'clock till 3 a.m. Like, why bother? Why bother trading this? We should just live stream this. Right? I don't think my wife and my kid would be too happy, but hell, I think we could squeeze it in. Cheeky. That's all I got to say. Last week, we had 4 out of 5 days they dumped it at 3 a.m. Like, what is this, man? Last week, couldn't even get an answer. Okay. How is that appropriate? How is that appropriate? It didn't even take me 2 seconds to mark that out. How is this appropriate? And now, look, guys, it's right at midnight. Right around midnight. Look at this. We're getting the manipulation right around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, midnight. So if it continues at, I'm not gonna let this 11 o'clock at night thing pass me by. I'm gonna check the charts at 11 o'clock at night tonight. I'm telling you. There's some funky stuff going on. They're up to some shenanigans. We're prepared anyways. That's fine. So, Bitcoin giving us a little bit of a hopium push up, a nice push off the bottom here, 1.5% trying to push up. Still in a downtrend, still consolidating and accumulating, right? So, what's our job right now? Well, the trend is up. We have switched time. We have switched market structure on a higher term time frame. So we have broken this high over here. So we are looking for a higher low. Does that mean we get it? We'll see. Dean Dean, good morning. Vegas Claw, Acinda, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. JR, R Pink, Yoti. What's going on? Gang. Let's go, man. Let's go. Billionaire Ronald. Good to see you, man. Patrice, good morning. Good to see you as well. Cheap Vlog Reese. Crypto Dog. Dude, I was born rich. Let's go, baby. We do have bearish divergence in here pushing us down. Interesting. It's a very subtle bearish divergence in here, but it's a bearish divergence. A little bit of patience this morning. You see, we're very much range bound. That's why I traded Solana yesterday, because Solana gives you better moves. Beautiful point of control tap here, value area high over extended retest, continuation down. This looks like it should come down right now, right? Why? Right? Well, you have the SFP of the low, which is the spring, right? You got your spring out of here. You have your consolidation sideways. So you're typically looking for a retesting continuation if you're looking for that trade. However, you do have your bearish divergence, breakdown, retest, and possible continuation down as well. Is this sufficient enough to hold here, though? Is this a impulsive, aggressive move out 382? I would think this would be a 382 if we go from swing low to swing high. 382, there you go. So much to analyze, right? Like, I mean, you could go 382 aggressive bounce. That's why I wait for a candle close if I'm going to get long off of 382 bounce. But this would be an aggressive push out. That would be a beautiful Wyckoff Springer ringer, right? The spring. Shout out to the Wyckoff people here. I think Django likes a good Wyckoff, which is cool, man. It's all accumulation, distribution, all that fun stuff. So it's very important to know how the price tends to move. It's not always perfect, but it works well. Robert Good, Ancient Swine, good to see you guys. Vegas Claw, Andrew Rutledge, good morning, guys. Thank you for being here. Birdie, Vegas Claw, Isaac, Remo, Paul Hindenburg, Crypto Heli, Andrew Cameron. How's the kid going? How's the new baby going? Paul Caruso, Philly Skills, Wagwan, good to see you, man. Mr. Rutledge, Gregory, good morning to you, JR. Dave Digital's in the chat. What's going on, man? Words matter, remember. Yeah. Words do matter. Historic pump in October? We hope so, Cheap Vlog. We can only hope so. Andrew Ruiz. Unfortunate, man. It happens. Bitcoin trying to push up right now. Little V-shaped recovery, consolidation, continuation. We do have a break of structure of this high right now. Probably trying to come back for an SFP. If we do get an SFP, bearish divergence, SFP, I would look for this to come back down. We do have this little structure change in here. Imbalance, though. We do have imbalance right here, guys. Okay, so kind of stuck in the middle. Obviously, the middle is the point of control, but we'll see how it behaves here this morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here and smacking up those like buttons. We got already 200 and whatever people in here. All you lurkers in the background, please say good morning. I would like to acknowledge the lurkers in the background. Ando Poncho, J Violet, good morning to you. RC, Big Boar. Good morning, Walsh Jesse, Merc, Soy Quest, good morning. Cheap Vlog. J Violet, just cover it. Good morning, guys. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out. Hulk Smash, Dave Digital, Kevin McGee, Cajun, Ryan Lim, Async, good morning. Kevin McGee, Meth Head Trader, good morning. Oh, it's funny. His picture looks like Andrew Hayes. Magma, good morning. Good to see you, man. Halogen the Clown, Mr. Johnson, Dave Digital, Koopa Loop, Gregory. Yeah, absolutely. Ganesh, good morning. Albert Rajag, Guk, good morning, man. Good to see you guys. Alex, what's your favorite trading strategy? For me, I love like a good VWAP slap, man. You get me a good old SFP VWAP slap, man. Ooh wee. That's got to be the bee's knees. You're paid so fast, man. If you're ready for it, man, you can limit in. Nice VWAP slap coming into VWAP, SFP. Even right now, this is kind of like the setup, right? So it would be like this. You'd be chilling. You'd be chilling, just waiting. You know, this is your point of control key level. You have an SFP of the low in here, so you'd be chilling. And market opens, and they get a little push up, and maybe it comes back down. And then it just goes, bing, right? Nasdaq's pumping. You get long here. You have clear sell wall. You hit take profit immediately. Stop loss to entry, and you go to Valhalla. That's got to be the juicy one, you know. It's always nice. I also like we had on Solana the trade set up yesterday. So Solana coming down. I mean, guys, this is so easy for me, guys. This was so easy. I gave this while I was just before my nap. I mean, I had already made my 2100 for the day, but Solana's rolling over. Solana comes to a very critical red support level. We have a beautiful shoe pattern, okay? And if you don't know the shoe pattern, you're part of the Discord, go watch the video on it. But you get the first push, then you get this trickle down, and then the SFP of the low. You also have a momentum break in here. Like, this is just bread and butter, baby. Okay? As soon as you close above that momentum break with the SFP, you could take the SFP. Okay? But you're at a critical level. The thing it starts with, everybody must understand this. If you're not taking trades at important levels, like if I'm taking a trade here, it better be a continuation trade off of a key level up here. Okay? If I'm not taking trades at key levels, you're not adding percentages to your win rate. You got the momentum break. You have the beautiful shoe pattern. And look how fast there's no drawdown, guys. Like, this is just straight up. Straight up. You don't need, what's a stop loss here, guys? You just stop loss to entry right away, and you're paid the whole way up. Right? Solana was good to me, though, yesterday. My God, was Solana good to me. Beautiful topping structure. Shorted this thing down to here. Long this up to here. Just bing, bang, bong. Some beautiful little Solana trades. Yeah, there's I've developed strategies over the years by seeing things and then back testing them over and over again, right? So when you're staring at the charts all day long, I mean, yesterday I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of them were 2-hour shows, plus an update. I did 10 hours of streaming yesterday. Just streaming, 10 hours. Sitting here with my Mr. Ringo Light, teaching chart hackers, chart prime, Discord, live stream. I tell you, I do more volume. Get at me. Good morning, Pat. Good to see you, Jeff Carlson. Thank you for being here. Let's go, Pan Fisher, Kyle Manu. Thank you for being here, Kyle Manu, and not being a lonely lurker. Hasta la vista, rascals. We do love the VWAP slaps, man. I do only trade the open mouse thumbnails. I was looking at the open mouse thumbnails today, and they're there. 1, 2, 3. There's lots of fire today. Look at the fire. Lots of fire and red and explosions. Yeah. Lots of fire. That's all right. Do you guys feel the heat? What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Steve Hickey Muckin, good morning. Wick's wife, good morning. Jay Violet. Holy smokes, what do we got here? Mr. Crypto King, my man. What's going on? Let's see some Crypto Kings in the chat, guys. Look at that. He has his own emoji because, you know, he supports the channel. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the 50, man. Appreciate you. Billionaire Ronell. Ivan Hernandez. So let's go. Lurker. Kobe, you're a lurker, man. Good morning to you. Soli. Lurker. Vipin. Lurker. I don't even know where to start with this name. Can we try it? No, I can't even try that, guys. Lurker. V-Sun. Lurker. Jack, lurker. And Loza, lurker. Ben, lurker. Nin, lurker. Some lurkers in the chat. My God, a lot of lurkers today. Don't even say good morning. Toady, lurker. That's the next level name again. Rakesh, lurker. Crypto King, you got competition, bro. Fortis, lurker. Joey. Engelberg, lurker, man. Sway, lurker. Holy smokes. Eclipse, lurker. Bobby T, lurker. Billy Bob on the job is lurking. My God. How we get so much lurkers in here, man? Ravi, lurker. Matthew, lurker. You guys don't even say good morning, man. You come here and just watch me? It's kind of creepy, man. Crypto Buzz, Jenny Toang, lurker, Lucas. Tony Montana's watching me, guys, but he's lurking. Can't you say hello to my little friend? Say hello to my little friend. It's basically good morning, bro. Dennis, Crypto Father, lurker. Dynamite, lurker. Sibel, finally. Good morning, Sibel. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Crypto King got all the lurkers, man. Oh, man. Green, lurker. Milos, lurker. Arpan, lurker. Inner Peace. I think I've seen Inner Peace before. Good morning. Pot Jackie, lurker. Banu. Michael Cruy. I've seen you before with your eyeball. Good morning, Sean Castle, lurker. Damn. Chef Money, what's going on? Good morning. Zach George, lurker. Jonathan, lurker. I mean, we're going to be like 49 for 50 of the lurkers. Yoav. A GIF. Brandon, lurker. Stay in low. You're lurker too, man. Smoking candles. Lurker. Holy smokes, man. Thank you, Halogen the Clown. We're going to see a lot of lurkers in here now. Apprentice, good morning. Good to see you. How you been? Josh, lurker. I'm not a lurker. Stephen S., good morning. NF, good morning. Zoinked, lurker. Kush is my cologne, good morning. Lurker. I can't even say your names anymore. You don't even deserve it. Lurker. Delta Chai, good morning. Good to see you. Lurker. Arpad, good morning. Good to see you. Lurker. Jeez. Guys, there's something going on here. People just come in here and... Good morning, Tool. Good morning, Laurent. Jeez. I know I gave away 150. I thought I was hitting the right people, man. You gave away like 150 as well, man. You think there wouldn't be so many lurkers in here, but they're coming through. Make sure you at least like and subscribe, please, lurkers. You don't have to say good morning. Just like and subscribe. How about that? Good morning, lurkers. Paul Caruso, good morning. Good to see you. I even have a good morning button now for people. It's even easier. It's less than 2 buttons now. It's 1 button. Jeez. Thank you so much, guys, for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you guys. Make sure, though, you're saving the gifted memberships for the end of the month. And that's when we do it for the mods. We're going to do the mod stream again, which is exciting. So we get to give a little bit extra to the mods for all they do, keeping us safe, protecting the Discord, hanging out. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. It does mean a lot. I appreciate you. NASDAQ is on fire, guys. This thing does not care about anybody or anything. Look at this NASDAQ, man. Jesus. Jesus. In the house, man. This thing's flying. S&P, a weird close yesterday on the S&P. So pushing down here, but still looking hella strong. ETH breaking structure as well. This looks okay here. We didn't come for the low here, but this does look all right here with the spring and the break structure. Solana looks a little bit weaker. We do have more of a liquidity sweep on Solana coming out of here. Okay, trying to get out. Not bad for Solana, just not as a very deep liquidity grab. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's 8:30. So what are we looking for here? How are we going to trade this? So a couple of things, I guess, we have to make sure is that, whenever you get a bounce like this, some people get a lot of hopium, okay? And I'm not here to crush your dreams. I'm here to kind of give you a perspective that you should be looking at this. Okay, we have buyers stepping in here, clear exhaustion on the wicks, right? Retesting this ugly head and shoulders. We have only come back to an order block within here. We haven't come back to the golden pocket, okay? So we have not come all the way down into here, which means we haven't fully retraced. We're closing above the 50 percentile, which is whenever we close at the 50 percentile here, it's always just balance in the force, right? Market makers will make 100 here and lose 50 here, okay? Just simple terms. Always balanced in the force. However, this low is kind of like, please sweep me. That's kind of where I'm at. Please sweep me. Now, it doesn't mean it necessarily has to happen right now. We can look for relief. So where do we look for relief? Well, when we're looking at this, what we have to understand is structure. Structure will always give us clarity, right? So if we have a lower low and a lower high here, right? And we have bounced to here. Where am I looking for the next move? Okay, we're here. Am I looking for this to go up? Or am I looking for this to come down? So this is a hard question, right? When you're in this kind of state, and we have retraced, we front ran the golden pocket here. And we're front running the golden pocket here. Okay? So let's look at volume. Maybe volume can tell us something. So when we're looking here, let's pull the entire volume, and we're retracing. And we do have a major support level here, right at 111,000. You can see that volume level in there. Well, guess what that is? That's our golden pocket. Where did we reject from? Well, we have a massive volume level here. So what does this tell us? We're range bound. Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? And anytime we deviate, we should be looking for longs and shorts. If we're trading within here, we can have an equilibrium, and we can look for continuation down, or we can look for flip and go. So we're in a very important area. I am still on the side of team liquidity sweep here and coming down for these guys here. I think people are going to be buying this dip. This is just my opinion. I don't have a crystal ball. I think people are going to be buying this dip. You're going to see all the open mouth thumbnails, and then you're going to get everyone served a hot dish of apple pie, humble pie. Now, if history was to repeat itself, we would get a pushback, a SFP, and a continuation here. We would not make a low this way. We would just make a double bottom here. You'd have your relief, and you'd have your bullish divergence, I guess you would say, right? So if this, then that. So holding this level here, trying to hold within this range in here. Can we put in some more volume in here? Absolutely. Big support level down below us. Big resistance level above us. We're at the lower part of the band, so we're looking for this to push up and get some relief. Once we get some relief up into this area, then we're looking for either a rejection down or a rejection and a continuation. So where do we want to trade? We want to trade this guy here, that retracement. So we'll see what we get. When looking at market cipher, the daily actually has given us a important sign that I'm not going to tell you right now because the Discord knows, but it is giving us a trigger wave, and we are starting to flatten out on VWAP. The 12-hour here. The 12-hour here is putting in an anchor wave. So what does this mean? This tells me to be patient here, because when you put in an anchor wave, let's just go over to here. Yes, this can push up, but we're typically looking for this guy right here. Okay? Or we're typically looking for this guy here. You can see anchor wave. You can see anchor wave. Once you get going, okay, so once this thing starts to rip, there's always a 382 or a retracement to get on trend. There always seems to be. Of course, they dust you and they leave you behind from these guys, but there's always a way to jump on this trend. And I'm more inclined to jump on a trend than I am trying to grab a bottom. Okay, I'm pretty good at grabbing bottoms. However, get your mind out of the gutter. However, we don't necessarily need to be a wick whisperer in this environment. For me, it's more important identifying the move than catching a bottom. Because if we're trying to catch a bottom, let's be real, everybody. It keeps on dipping, doesn't it? It just keeps on dipping, and then that one time where you take the stop loss, that's when it bounces, right? It comes down, it dips, it dips, it dips, it dips. You get long here. You got long here, stopped out, break even. Long here, stopped out, break even. Long here, stopped out, Valhalla. We all know it. That's why we practice up only and jumping on the trend in the Discord, because we know how to get onto this thing quite well. Looking at our 8-hour here, the money flow is coming back in, so this is a good sign. Green dot printing, money flow. Look at that beautiful half pipe, guys. Beautiful half pipe view up crossover here. So this is strength, obviously off of that SFP of the low. You're still waiting for the trigger wave. You're still waiting for this guy here. Most things are pointing to Thursday, interesting enough. Higher term time frames pointing to Thursday. Just letting you guys know that. 4-hour anchor wave has printed, pushing back up. Now, we do have a lower low, right? So this is going to give us bullish divergence in here, which typically returns to where it started. Then we got the decision to make, right? This is the trade we really want. Now, for me right now, I'm still going to treat this like a range until proven otherwise. Okay. I'm favoring longs because there has been a liquidity sweep. Okay. So we have come down in here. We've swept and we've broken out and we've changed structure, which is the most important part. Okay. We've changed structure, which allows me to possibly get long. Possibly. But the key is the structure break here. So on the short-term time frames, we have a couple of threads, which is a trigger wave on the hourly, which can bring us back down. We do have a couple of retracement levels that we are prepared for if we're going to come down. Local golden pocket, real golden pocket with liquidity. So a couple of mixed levels here. So we'll wait for, I want to see a very strong reaction in here, and I don't necessarily need the strongest reaction down here. Okay, but I am looking for a higher low here. I am also looking for a liquidity sweep of this guy in here, because this is our local golden pocket. Okay. So if this, then that. We are holding the point of control right now of the range. We are trying to break out of this range. So with range-bound trading, what's important to understand and what you need to be able to do is identify the range early. Okay? Identify the range early, which allows you to make money off of the range, especially if you're a swing trader. Okay? Now we do have range trading in the Discord. Make sure you go watch that. So you establish a low. The first thing you do is you establish a low, right? You come in, you establish a low. Then you establish a high. Okay? Now, if you do deviate, then you establish this other key area, and this is going to make your bread and butter here. Okay? So you establish 3 levels. Your first higher low, depending if you're coming down or depending if you're coming up. If you're coming up, you typically put in that high, right? That's your first level. If you're coming down, you typically put in that low. That's your first level. Then you put a high and a low in. A high and a low in. Right? This defines your range. This will give you the insight of how to trade the range, right? Short, long, right? Now, obviously, you have key levels throughout, which are going to help you. You can also have fib levels throughout, which are going to help you. Swing high to swing low. Swing high to swing low would have given you this golden pocket retracement level right here for this short. Okay? So it's not only understanding the range, but understanding price action within the range, right? You broke structure here. So you're looking for a lower high. So you're looking for a short here because you have mitigated the lows in here. Okay, but these bumper rails, which is so important to establish, give you, that's why I got short here. Okay, that's why I got long here yesterday on Solana. Like I did it on Solana because I like a little bit more. This wasn't moving enough for me, guys. This was 0.5%. I'm getting 1.5% on Solana. Okay, but if you can define the range early, you can take advantage of the range, right? This is all noise in here. It's all garbage, man. You want to trade the buns, right? I always tell everybody you want to trade the buns. You want to get slapped with a hot dog in the face. You trade the middle of the range. Do you like big booty buns, or do you like a nice hot dog in the face? And I know 95% of my audience is male. I don't know. So define your range. Trade your range as a range, right? We're 80% range bound. So if you cannot break down an area and trade it as a range, you're going to struggle as a trader. You could also pull a volume profile in here, but when you first come into a volume area, your data on the volume area is very limited, right? So you have like what, 4 candles or something, which can help you. Just use a trend line. It's very simple. And I'll help you make lots of money. So just waiting here. Let's see what happens. NASDAQ looks like it Bart Simpsoning. So you can see NASDAQ pushes, consolidates, dumps. Pushes, consolidates, dumps. Pushes, consolidates, dumps, right? All the way up here. You don't have to be rocket scientists to see this. And we're consolidating right now. So there's supposedly some Trump news coming out today. I don't know if he's talking. Does Forex Factory say something? Forex Factory might give us a little... no. Anybody know if we get an announcement today? Chair Powell speaking at 10:35. Who knows what he's going to say, guys? And then everything's pointing to Thursday, which is kind of interesting because that's when we have GDP, existing homes, and then we have core PCE after that. So inflation data coming out on Friday. So everything's pointing Thursday to Friday, market cipher-wise, for a reaction on price. So that's going to be interesting as well. Bitcoin just chopping before open here. Trump talks every day. You got me there, Paul. Chirper. Randy Hipper, what's going on? What's going on, Randy? How you doing? Blockchain Crusader of the Jet. What's going on? Mr. Miguel, what's going on, my man? How you been? Chuck Bucks. What if I just want to slap the bottom? That's fine, Buck. What's going on, Crusader? How you been, man? How's things? How's the family? How's life? Crusading through the blockchains. Look at this guy. Handsome man. Handsome man. You're bullish on AVAX, eh? I think AVAX will do well. I don't hold any AVAX. I sold my AVAX a long, long time ago. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you are saying good morning. I would appreciate your good mornings in the chat. Paper Planes, what's going on? Guy Kempe, smash the likes. We only got 150 likes and 430 people here, man. I'm giving free lessons. Billionaire Ronell, what's going on, man? Otter, gang, gang, gang. Let's go, baby. French Toasters in the chat. Why your fib retracement have no shade colors like default? Because I turned them off, bro. Gains for life, good to see you. Jimbo Fett, what's going on, Jimbo? How you doing, man? Space City Breaks, that's the one. Billy, what? 8 p.m. tonight, right? Billy Go Tails? Everybody should be tuning in to Billy Go Tails tonight. Where's that link, Billy? Here it is. I'll pin that in the comment. Guys, go and watch. I mean, I try to make it. It's right when I'm putting my son down, so it's not a easy time for me to make, but make sure you guys are tuning in to Billy Go Tails, man. Absolute phenomenal space, full of good people, like-minded people, kind people. Not these douche canoes in the crypto space. Actually, people who are good. Good people, man. That's, you're a direct reflection of the people you surround yourself with. It's so important. It's so important. I never knew how important it was until I got older. For me, it was like, nice push here for Bitcoin. For me, it was very clear that, a lot of people, and I was one of these people, where I would have like this lower companion. So I would be here, and I'm not saying like I'm like the coolest king around, right? But I pride myself on being a good friend. and being a good human. But I'd be up here, and I'd have these friends, right? And not to say they're lower companions, but, just satisfied with mediocre living, And I would feel self-righteous for hanging out with them. And that's not the right place to be, right? I used to call it king of the losers, right? Like you're hanging out with these people because you're just a little bit better than them, or you think you're a little bit better than them, and that's not true. We're all equal. You just got to love your fellow neighbor the way it is. But if I want to move up in life, I need to surround myself with people who want to be equal or better than. And once I surround myself with these people, right, then I can go back and help these people become better people. I can't live a life of... Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not making sense to you guys, but for me it was, I had to lose a lot of friends. Like I kind of met my wife. I dropped all the boys, the boys when we go out on the town and cause a ruckus. And I was like, I'm 28 years old and I'm still doing the same BS as I was doing when I was 19, 20 years old. Say something's got to change. If I want to live a life of impact and prosperity and be able to help people, I got to change some stuff, man. Find yourself a good woman. I tell you that much. What's going on, Randy Hipper? Good to see you, Yacht. Overseas, Jesse, Jimbo Fett. It's raining boobs. Our pink. That's just maturing, man. There are people in all wealth brackets that are quality. Yeah, absolutely. Your average of the 5 closest friends. Yeah. You can't be an otter if you hang out with the beavers. That's it. Lord Otter, King Beaver. We want to be Lord Otter. We don't want to be King Beaver. I'm sorry to hear that, Piper. Hopefully your dog's doing better, bro. Good morning, news crew. Jetto, good morning. Thank you for being here. AVAX hype will die. They got that black hole thing, too, that's coming out right now, which is pretty cool. Toddy B, good morning. Brett, a lot of attention on that. Curtis Hill, Magic Stick Cookie. I do not like an anchored VWAP at the bottom of the trend, no. I have the tool. Anchored VWAP. I mean, it did call that low, right? It's not something I trust, if I'm being honest. Which is probably my fault. Looks like Solana's getting a move right now, everybody. No trade here on Bitcoin. Standard deviation 1 acting as resistance right now, trying to get through that. I get the joke now, Billy. I get the joke, bro. That was right over my head, man. Oh, I should know better. Sorry, Billy's in my DMs. You know? Good morning, No Diggity. Good morning to you, Jetto. Good morning, Crypto King, King Beaver. Lasers, what's going on? Soil, good morning, Gear. Jur says, are you aiming for 224 on Sol? Resistance at 222 first. Trying to SF take this high though. Solana hasn't changed structure, okay? That's its first job. It needs to take this high, and then you can talk about long in Solana. No structure change yet. Paper planes, Trump's about to speak. What do you, is he really? Is Trump about to speak? Scheduled for when? 7:45? When is he speaking? Bitcoin rolling over here. 10 a.m. United Nations at the UN. Oh my God. So that's it for the show, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take the day off. Save your money, man. Our Pink, good morning. Soli, good morning. Thank you for being here. Crypto Dog. How did you move to Canada and Australia? So first I moved to England. So it's called having a trade, one. So I'm obviously a journeyman carpenter. But there's an agreement between obviously the monarchy between Canada, Australia, and the UK. So I moved first because my wife is from the UK. I got a 2-year visa. And lived in the UK. And then we lived in Scotland and the West Midlands. 1 year in Scotland, 1 year near Birmingham, near Worcester. And then C19 was happening. And Canada wasn't letting in people due to their C19 status. We'll just put it that way. So we decided to go to Australia. Hashtag pure blood. Because they were open to it. So we did a year in Sydney. Worked as a carpenter there. Bought tools, sold the tools. Guys, I would buy like used tools just to get going. And then I had to sell them all before we left. Then we moved back to Canada for family to take care of my grandparents. And then now we've moved across the country and we live in the mountains away from everybody because God is good. Trading's been good to me. So, yeah, man. In between, we went to Abu Dhabi. We went to Greece. We went to Portugal. We went to Bali. We like traveling, man. Did 40-day road trip across Canada. Lots of good stuff, man. DeWalt Milwaukee Festival. So I'm a yellow and black kind of guy. There's a place for Makita in there. Milwaukee guys can... I lived in Australia, mate. If you're using Milwaukee, you got the pack out and everything, you're just not my kind of person, man. That's all. I was going to say a whole... If you saw what my brain went through there with all the tools. All right. All right. I keep my tape measure on my desk to remind myself of where I came from. You like Festool? Are you like are you building cabinets, bro, or what? Festool, I don't know. I see with my DeWalt, I can kick it off a roof and it's fine. That's the thing, man. I can kick it off a roof. It's like the tractor. It's like you go to Festool, you're driving a Porsche, right? Now Festool, yeah, great router, great track saw, amazing vacuum. Bags are way too expensive. Yeah, Festool is very specific. It's like having a Panasonic drill. Like Panasonic drills are amazing, but you're building cabinets, bro. Right? You're building cabinets. Metabo is actually a good brand in Australia, man. Makita's make a great drill set as well. Skill saw, worm drive, red handle. That's always the way to go. And then like Bosch makes a great hammer drill. So does Hilti. Hilti and Bosch make great hammer drills. You're a joiner, oak beams, yeah. So there you go. Exactly. You're biscuiting, man. You're all biscuits, man. You want tea and biscuits all day. I mean, I did a little bit of that. Milwaukee guys are usually cat people. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. What's going on, Lasers? Good to see you. R Pink. Hilti and Bosch, great German tools. Bosch, like Hilti drills, Bosch drills are garbage, but they're like hammer drills. Like nothing better than a cordless, battery-powered Hilti hammer drill, man. So good if you're doing like lags and stuff. Makita for impact driver and chop saw. I think chop saw, for me, chop saw, I mean, I have a DeWalt chop saw, which is only a 12-inch, and then are we fading rigid tools? Rigid for the price is, rigid doesn't make, like, I used to have a rigid chop saw back in the day. It was all right. It was a good beater. Like if you're just cutting, if you're not doing trim, you need a fresh blade. But rigid saws are okay. The Sawzall's nice, yeah. Rigid Sawzall's good, yeah. They call it a reciprocating sawbuck. Or I think they call a Sawzall in Australia a zippy. So my Sawzall is a Mastercraft from like 1995, guys. If I showed you guys my Sawzall, it's indestructible, guys. Unbeatable, man. Unbeatable. Unbeatable. This thing, it's like 1995. This is my Sawzall, if I can find it. Oh, it's so bad it's good, man. It's so bad it's good. It's the torque in this thing, like it's It's a total like it'll rip your arms off, man. It'll rip your. It's so good though, man. It's this beast, man. Look at this thing. It's such a piece of shit, but it's so good, man. I swear, because I love it. I've had it forever, man. This thing, you cannot break it. You cannot break it. I got the key taped to it. It's absolutely demolished. I'll bring it up for you. It's in the garage. I'll bring it up for you and I'll show you guys. You cannot beat this thing, man. Yeah, they call it the drill dough. Yeah. 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 I'm all DeWalt. No brands for 30 years. That's it, man. I got my DeWalt right here. Oh, yeah. I cut the Allen key to assemble IKEA furniture. You see the Allen key? You cut off the angled bit, you put it in the drill. IKEA furniture in 3 seconds. Let's go. Come on, guys. Ready to go, man. I'm ready. I'm always ready. I don't want to rip. Did you turn the torque down? I actually have like a little storage. I have a closet in my office that I keep all my tools ready. HFG member for 3 months. God bless you, bro. Thank you for being here, man. Bitcoin sideways, guys. Oh, man. This is like Tim the Tool Man talk and then trading to make... We're here trading, trying to buy more tools. I even got Gorilla Glue on my desk. Don't get it on your keyboard, Alex. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. Powell speaks today. Trump speaks today. Guys, it's going to be a huge day. It's going to be a huge day, man. We're ready. Love the key hack. Yeah. I think I got the craziest desk for knickknacks, paddywhacks. I even got this is an old cap gun, guys. So I got an old Pirates gun, cap gun. This was my grandfather's. Look at this thing. So this is a cap gun, YouTube. It's not a real gun. This is not a real gun. It does not have a... So you put the cap. Remember the paper caps? So you pull this back. You put the paper cap in here. And then bam. That's the one, man. I got some crazy stuff on my desk. Show us a photo in the Discord. I got sand from the Colosseum, 2013. Sorry, Italy. When I went to the Colosseum, I got sand. This is gladiator sand, guys, from the Colosseum. All right. I got my pet rock. Here's my first pet rock I ever made. That's me. I wrote this when I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4. That was me first spelling my name. I got all kinds of stuff. I got a triangle from Bali. I made this for my grandfather when I was in grade 5. It's a paperweight made out of concrete with felt on the bottom. It doesn't stop, guys. I got Yoda. I got Yoda holding a. So he used to have a lightsaber. He's holding a golf tee. All right. I got Yoda holding a golf tee. Bro, this thing's cool. How do I put this together here? There we go. Yoda flying, holding a golf tee. You see this? Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. All right. He's flying, man. Look at that. That's badass, no? I got Wolverine riding a moose. Everybody knows I got Wolverine riding a moose, right? My first Wolverine riding a golden moose. This is metal. That's as Canadian as F, okay? There's no trade right now, everybody. Army Piper, he gave me a balloon dog. I got a Jade Bulbasaur. I got a Billy Goat for Billy Goat Tails. Billy Goat Tails, there we go. My son likes to chew this. I don't know why. I got Fibonacci. Pinecone. I got an... My mom bought me this last year. I have a blinging otter, guys. Look, it's got bling on the side. It's a blinging otter. It also opens up, and it's got a blinging otter necklace. Guys, I don't know where my mom found this. This gangster, man. I should wear this during the live streams. It's a mini otter version of the big otter version. Bro, it doesn't stop, man. It just gets more exciting as we go on here. All right? We got my first teeny beanie baby, Freckles. Don't mess with Freckles, okay? Freckles is the man. We also have Egbert, my second beanie baby. All right? We got Egbert and Freckles. All right? We got a Batman Funko, whatever you call them. We have my 76 golf score that I shot. That's a new addition. Are you ready for this one? It's getting better, guys. It's got my Team Toronto, reminding myself that I was a champion. My Team Toronto. I was 11 years old. We won championships and provincials. I made a double play to end the game. It was pretty sweet. Big ass trophies. When you didn't get participation trophies, okay? Okay? I got a couple pictures of my wife, my son. I can't show you everything. I got some other things in here too. I got otters. I got otter plushies that were crocheted for me. Otter 1. Otter 2. Utterly fantastic, man. Having to dust everything is the worst part. Get at me, bro. Get at me. All right, get my big ass head off this screen, man. Hey, Alex, what are you looking for now to enter? No, we're just chopping above the point of control right now. We've broken structure to the upside. We're looking for either a retracement down, slap a VWAP, or into a golden pocket, or we're looking for continuation trades. There's nothing enticing about this price action coming into this morning. We got 19 minutes till we open here. We have bearish divergence up at the highs. So we got the bear div here. We have the mitigation of the low. We have the retest. So this would be like a number 2 here where we're coming up. High to low, golden pocket retracement area. So we would typically look for shorts here. The problem is that we have had a nice bottoming structure in here and higher highs and higher lows and mitigating this high over here. Okay, so for me right now, we're looking for a retracement down and then some bottoming structure in here. Or we're looking for a possible SFP of the high here. So we would look for it to push, SFP the high here, and then we would look for it to come down. So we're very much in the middle. If we're looking at this as a range, right, we could pull our fixed range volume profile in here. Bouncing off that point of control, we got choppy volume in here. As you can see, price is just really choppy in here, So really wanting price to make a decision of direction, and then hopefully we can participate in it safely. But a little bit of a waiting game. Our bias right now, the hourly does look okay on market safe. We're trying to push back in. However, we do have a trigger wave coming to the downside. So we'll see how it behaves coming into market open. NASDAQ continues to make higher highs, but we do have a consolidation in here. So this looks very Bart Simpson-y. Looks like it can possibly come down. Everybody's going to have, generally the sentiment this morning, I believe, will be that we are bouncing and we're going to Valhalla. Everybody's going to be like, oh my God, we swept the lows and we're going to the moon, right? And we can play into that and watch everybody get wrecked if it does dump down here and hopefully participate in that as well. So there's a couple of good signs, but not necessarily thinking we're out of the woods just yet. A lot of things push into a move coming into Thursday. So for now, the imbalance is right here. This is what we'll look to take advantage of if we sweep and dump, or if we roll over and dump. Then in here, we'll have a decision to be made. If structure is good enough for us for a reversal, then we can look for continuation upwards. We can always look for this to flag out in here. Okay, something stupid like this, and then go and jump on the trend that way as well. Okay. So very much range bound right now and looking to take advantage of this if it gives us the opportunity to do so, which it will, right? We had some decent movement yesterday. We gave you guys that long yesterday on the live. Then I took the short here and the long here. Happy days, $2,100 yesterday. A great day for me. And then now just trying to be patient into market open. So we do have 15 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel, smacking up the like buttons. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my my desk tour. Maybe I'll take a picture one day and send it, and we can all look at it. Good fun. So we just remain patient here. Chop solidation. They have electric air dusters now. Best investment ever. Let's go. This feels like show and tell. Yeah, we got all the good stuff, man. I didn't even show you guys my granddad's. So my granddad had a very successful business glass company. He was a glazer. This was on his desk. So I use this every day. It's a spinny thing. And it gives you some options here. So it says, see your analyst, sit on it. Yes and no. Yes and no. Reorganize, maybe, pass the buck, and fire someone. So whenever I have to make a decision about your future, I spin it. Today it says sit on it. So we remain patient, and that's it. I feel like it's my grandfather talking to me subliminally. Oh my God, it's the most beautiful sky out there right now. 1 second. I'm going to get some more coffee. It's the most beautiful sky I've seen ever. I'm going to take a picture for you guys. Oh my God. It looks like everything is pink. It's weird. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some more coffee.
product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB.
I told you I'm not going to cut my hair, eh? We're keeping it long. We're going to go. We're going to have a man. I think we'll do the man bun.
AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the cover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto.
Let me show you the picture. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Mohawk or mullet? Man bun? Calling tops. Never getting a man bun. Are you kidding me? Do you not know who I think I am? Look at that, guys. Good morning. That's from my kitchen. Good morning, baby. Not too shabby, eh? Let's go, baby. And you wonder why I'm always touching grass, guys. All right. Good morning, Trade Intuition, Melissa, KG, all set. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. If you are new here, welcome. We don't normally just talk about, trinkets on our desk. We trade. We show you the trades. We show you the wins. We show you the losses. I took a $200 loss yesterday, and the price went the right direction. It happens. However, I did finish the day with $2,100. Managed to scalp Solana pretty well yesterday. So did a really good job yesterday. Happy days. Had a $10,000 week last week. So we've been kicking ass, taking names. I'm kind of waiting for it to all fall apart because I've been trading very well lately. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's sweet when you can just see it. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect trader. I'm always trying to improve. I do a lot of volume and I work really hard to get better every day. And hopefully I can help you navigate these charts. One thing I do is I show you everything. It's never financial advice. I let you know what I'm looking for, what I'm doing, what I'm entering, what I'm hopefully trying to take out of the market, and helping you guys navigate. Number one, we try to always practice good risk management. Small wins, small losses, big wins, small losses. Always small losses. Disciplined, risking less than 1% per trade. Okay. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. I'm not here to manage your money. I'm here to help you. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am a hobbit living in Canada in the mountains with my beautiful polar bear. With my seed phrase up its butt if you do want it. But I do thank you guys, and I expect you guys to say good morning. That's about it. Thank you guys for getting the likes above 200. And thank you for being here and supporting the channel. We're live every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the best Discord in the world because I said so. If you do want to join that, feel free to do so. We'd love to have you. Everybody's asking me for a sale, so maybe we do another sale in October. We'll see. So thank you. Thank you. Coming into market open, we got 9 minutes left. Our bias is down then up. However, we could go up and then down if we do come into here. Solana, nice push up, rejection. Yeah, nice move for Solana. Failing to make a higher high on Solana. ETH did make a higher high, but trickling down, breaking down this way. This looks like a monster rollover, right? Using ETH and Solana when they are having market dominance is very important to me. Like, it does help me navigate the charts quite easily. Because if you can't see it on Bitcoin, but Solana and Ethereum have been outperforming Bitcoin, meaning they're taking market cap or lowering the dominance of Bitcoin. They can give you tells, right? ETH's been very good. 3 drives, bullish divergence. Look at that, right? These kind of things. So we're looking for higher low continuation on ETH. Same with Solana. We're looking for a break of structure, which we didn't get. But where's the imbalance, everybody? The imbalance is down here. We have zipped out of here, so we're consolidating sideways. I would expect a retracement at minimum, but we'll see. Coming into market open, Bitcoin chopping sideways, looking for a push. NASDAQ remains very strong. Coming into market open, chopping sideways. Very Bart Simpson-esque, right? Big push out, consolidation, balance in the fourth. Looking for a retest back into this order block down below. If this send out, we'll see what we get. The SPY looks a little bit bearish after closing yesterday. We'll see how it opens this morning. I would expect pretty much flat. Okay. 6 minutes to market opens. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. Dogs over humans. Russell's fighting with all-time highs. Same with Total 2. Same with Total 3. Same with others. All trying to break out ancient swine. Do banks freeze? I'm not a U.S. citizen, but Canada will freeze your bank account just for posting something. So, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't shadow banned me from saying Lord Otter and King Beaver are my pronouns, but I have a giant disclaimer at the beginning of my video now. ETH rolling over. Yep. Clean week, sir. That's dope. Thank you, man. Have a great day, Patrice. Voice is cutting off. Check. Is the sound okay? Check 1. Check 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it messed up? Hello. Hello. Testing 1. Sounds great. Perfect. Thank you, Alexander G. I got a little bit of a frog in my throat. Got dumb meetings. Thank you for being here, Toady. JR, Crypto Chef. Audio's good. Canadian internet. I know, I got like the fastest internet. And it's just... I was choppy. Okay. 5 minutes. Double trigger wave down below here on the 15, 12 minute as well. 24. Money flow coming back in on the 24, but this looks like. So what concerns me with this, right? Like, we're looking for this, right? What concerns me with this is that once the market decides to reverse, they typically do not give you an opportunity to get back in. So if it's going to rip, you best believe you got to be able to get onto something like this. I'm just saying. So if you are in our Discord, go over to our lessons, okay? In the must video section, okay? What you got to watch is up only over here. So you go up only rules-based trading. Okay, so there's rules that we have on how to get into a trend, okay? When it's ripping. You know when it runs away and you can't get in? Watch this video. Okay? It's gonna change your life. Because it's possible. Because sometimes the market doesn't care. It'll leave you behind, right? And then you're just sitting there with the FOMO, and then you're buying tops like a numpty, as they say in England, a numpty. But there's a way. There is many ways, but I've tested these ways many a times on how to get into that price action that's running away with good risk management. Because sometimes they just leave you behind, right? They dust you. Two minutes, guys. Is Donald Trump speaking? Is this in 15 minutes? Trump, the notorious PIG. Come on, man. People are trolls. As a Canadian, you get in trouble for liking Trump. I like Trump. I think Trump's doing a good job. I mean, better than what was happening before. Pick your poison, right? Pick your poison. I try to stay out of political stuff, though. Alex, where do you find the range trading video? In the Discord. How to trade a range. Structure videos. It should be under structure, I think. Divergences, up only trading. There's another one, up only trading. How to identify and trade a range. My secrets. Right there, buddy. Structure videos. I can copy it here. Copy link. I'll put it in the family chat here. There you go. 30 seconds, everybody. It's flat AF, man. Flat AF. We still waiting here. Consolidation. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, pretty flat on S&P. Okay, so flat on the S&P, flat on NASDAQ. This is all just anticipation. That's what this shows me. Rolling over here on Bitcoin. Nothing burger, nothing burger. Okay. Welcome to the slow motion of news-driven data today in anticipation for what's coming out later on today. We'll see if we do get anything. Looks like a little push here from the crypto world. Chop in the middle. Chop in the middle. No trade right now. See if we get a slap. Okay. S&P is pushing. Filling that little gap to start the day. Bitcoin flat. I mean, we could get some ugly ass flag thingy here. Ugh. God, do I hate these. Still waiting here. No trade. All right, good follow through here. Got a little hanging man here trying to push through the pin bar. Nothing yet. NASDAQ pushing, SPY pushing, and we're flat. Still flat. So I guess it's a lot of weight going on this meeting here for the conversation. 520 people here. Thank you guys for being here, subscribing, hanging out. Little push here, nothing too spectacular yet. Good morning, everybody. Dawn, good morning. Everybody's holding their breath. Market open. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, no trade here, guys. Just let it pick some direction for now. What's going on, Django? Good afternoon. Good to see you, Ancient Swine. Steve Hickey, Crypto Chef, Philly Skills. Retest on USDT. DT. We could take a look at that if you want. Breakout retest. Rolling over, kind of bullish. Just consolidating, really. Yeah. Didn't even sweep the high properly. Bitcoin trying to push right now. Solana as well. Solana's pushing. Bitcoin trying to go. Small little push here, trying to get out. Obviously downtrending resistance here. Not a very significant downtrending resistance, but enough, right? Standard deviation 1 resistance as well, holding price down. Solana pushing, Ethereum pushing, NASDAQ flat, SPY continuing to push up. Selling people a little bit of hopium this morning, but nothing we can really, nothing I'm looking to trade here. Just waiting. 3 drives of trigger waves here. This looks decent on the 12-minute, but we're fighting this hourly trigger wave to the downside right now. Indecision all the way through. Okay. Clearly buyers stepping in though here. You can see buyers stepping in with the wicks down below. Would be interesting to see if we can come. Capsicum can come. Shout out to the Aussies. Everybody doesn't know what a capsicum is unless they come to the stream. It's a bell pepper, by the way. Shout out to the capsicums in the chat. Me and my wife laughed so hard when we first saw capsicums. So we started just calling them cums. Go pick up some cums from the grocery store. I know. My wife's hilarious, though. She's on board with stuff like that, which is funny. No, Trey, let's talk about those tools again. All right. Who makes the best saw, hand saw, powered hand saw? I like a red handle worm drive skill saw. Red handle all day. DeWalt made a nice battery one, but it's a bit clunky. I had that in Australia, so I had the worm drive. Always worm drive. Nice roll over here. I had this puppy in Australia, mate. I had this one in Australia. It's a bit clunky though. Battery goes in here. Bit clunky, but a nice worm drive. But if we're talking skill saw, it's definitely this guy, buddy. This is the best saw on the planet right here. Okay. Indecision right now. Yeah, it's very chunky. Why does market open exist in BTC? Why some people wake up early or they don't? Well, it's liquidity coming into the markets, right? So we have the SPY opening up. We have the NASDAQ opening up. It gives sentiment across the board to everything. So that's why we have an open, right? The stock exchange opens, liquidity pours in, people start their trading days. So it's not about Bitcoin having an open. It's about Bitcoin's volume increasing during a certain time, which is open. Typically, you have that volume surge from 9:15 to 9:30 to about 11:30. Then Wall Street goes on break, and don't you notice that around 1 o'clock till about 2 o'clock, it picks up a little bit, okay? So you'll have your break. There's typically a break in here, but you'll have your volume in here. Then you have your break. Sometimes they go on break and they do drugs and they come back and price goes bananas, okay? But it's just about volume, right? Volume comes in, the market moves. Little sweep here. This is really a shockingly shite price action. NASDAQ rolling over. We want to see the NASDAQ dump, really. Milwaukee. Yeah, we got too many Milwaukee fans in this Felipe Colin, I've already booked my tea time, bro. I'm already going golfing today, man. It's definitely a golf day. I literally booked the golf already. I took last week off because of my Ristina injury. Guten Morgen, Krakenwagen. Let's go, Krakenhausen. Rolling over here. I get excited for all my Germans in the chat. Dankeschön. Schnell, schnell. Milwaukee is the best. Others just imitate. Oh my God. I am Swiss. Beautiful, man. Billy Baines. Tony Soprano's Swiss too, and he speaks German. Krakenwagen. I also believe that the brand of tool doesn't matter much as the skills of the operator. Yes and no, Surfer. So there's a saying in carpentry. You can have good hands. You can have good hands. And you can have good tools. So you can have hands, good hands, which I think I have pretty good hands. And you have good tools. But if you have bad tools, and you can do good work, right? So good hands and good tools produce good work, right? You can have good hands and really bad tools, and your work suffers a bit, right? Your work suffers a bit. But if you don't have good hands and you have bad tools, your work's going to be shite. So there's a trade-off, right? I mean, some tools is brainless, right? I mean, if you're having to plunge cut out like a sink into like a countertop with a skill saw and you don't have a jigsaw, you're gonna be a butcher. Like you could only do such a good job, right? If you're trying to cut out a sinkhole, if you got a plunge cut in with your skill saw and then try to do a jigsaw job with a reciprocating saw, it's going to look questionable, right? So tools do make a big difference, obviously, having the right tool for the right job. But if you don't have good hands, I mean, you got to go and do some more hours. That's all it is, man. It's, some people just don't have it. Some people, I mean, I can rip an 8-foot strip of plywood like a laser. Freehand. Worm drive like a friggin' laser. From one side to the other. On me. I worked almost 5 years industrial formwork. Okay? And all you're doing is ripping sheets of plywood. You got your 200s and your 400 walls. Okay? You got your 200 walls. So you got to rip 200s and 100s for your panels or your curbs, depending on what you're doing. You got your kickers, right? And all you're doing is you got your sawhorse, right? You got your sawhorse, and all you're doing is throwing on a big sheet of plywood over and over again, and you're ripping that sheet down into 100s. Okay. Rolling over here. No Donald Trump speaking yet. I'm watching here over, seeing when this guy's going to come on here. It says it's still waiting. Are you boarding, Paul? You have a drywall job today. Are you boarding? 12 foot, 5/8. Fire retardant, ceiling. Everybody loves those 12-foot or 5/8 drywall sheets. I prefer to double up 1/2 inch. Just a garage, no mudding. That's good. Thank you, Piper. Small orb today, guys. Gives us lots of room either direction, right? So with a small orb, we don't typically look for it to range. We look for it to give us a direction, right? So we don't look for a range. We look for a direction based on the reaction of price. NASDAQ rolling over as expected. Orb pretty flat here, guys. No trade. Still waiting. So Donald Trump speaking today. Jerome Powell is speaking today, Crypto Surfer.
At a reasonable pace so that interpretation
Oh, here we go. United
into
Nations
other
here.
official languages may be provided properly. I would also like to draw your attention to the
I'm going to mute this lady. I do not want to hear her voice. My God. Good morning, B team. Good to see you, bro. How you doing? Why stream if make money trading, multiple forms of income? So I started streaming. The whole point of me starting streaming was to learn faster. When I first started streaming, I didn't have anybody following me. I learned from teaching. So I just wanted to do as much teaching or as much vocalizing of what I see on the charts as possible. So I committed to streaming every day so I could learn the craft better. That was the whole point of me streaming. It was never to have a YouTube channel. We had a free Discord for 2.5 years. I mean, the Discord's only been charging because the channel kind of blew up. And then, yeah, there was too many people, man, too many idiots. So we had to put a paywall in front of it. Now we have a great community and a bunch of traders that we've brought on, and people have been with us from the beginning. Brewberry and Kyle, and additions like HRJ has been awesome, and CVO and TradeFly. But it was all to learn faster. It was all to learn this craft. Now, do I need to stream? No. Do I need to have a paid Discord? No. I was trading, only trading and living off of trading for a year before I even started the paid Discord. So I like streaming because I like hanging out with you guys. I think there's a little bit of an accountability aspect to it too, where I'm not like jumping into stupid trades. It kind of keeps me level-headed too, because I'm very cautious of the new trader coming in here and trying to copy, right? Trying to get some handouts, which is always part of it. I know people are just in here to copy trade, and they can figure it out the hard way, I guess. But I was never doing this. I was never doing this to be a YouTuber, tuber. I just wanted to get off the tools, man. Back pain and 12-hour days of construction are very, very motivating. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Her voice could crash the markets, yeah. Feels like it's going to be a nothing burger for the markets. Well, the SPY is pretty flat. NASDAQ's rolling over here, which is overextended anyway, so this would just be coming back and balancing the books kind of deal. So do we get that rollover too with Bitcoin? Like, if we're looking down here, I do like this area in here more than this area here. We have Golden Pocket locally here. We have VWAP, obviously, first and foremost. Then we have Golden Pocket locally. And this would be Golden Pocket liquidity level, which I kind of like a little bit better if we're going to come all the way back down. But very much choppy right now. Yeah, NQ rolling over. Look at this on Don't touch Solana. Oh, my God. Aster's mooning. Discord is fire. Thank you, French Toaster. We're glad to have you, bro. All the ones. Holy effing one, right? Thank you for being here, Ofgus. I appreciate it, man. I wish I would have known about Discords when I first started trading. So much better when you're a part of one. Yeah. The community is an edge, right? The community is, if you can bounce your ideas off other people who are like-minded, who have your best interest at heart, who are kind, who want you to win, you can't beat that, right? I mean, you got extra eyes on something. You have responses. You have questions answered. You have your ideas challenged constructively, right? It's important. It's important. That's why we've always had a Discord. I mean, me, Sniper's Nightmare, Tony, like we've all Paper Planes. We all just, we talk shit and we have fun, but it's also like we're trying to crush it, right? What did you have for breakfast? I don't eat breakfast until about 11, man. I typically, I'm straight coffee, man. Black coffee. I have a nice coffee in the morning, which is cream and sugar. And then I'm straight black coffee until about 11 o'clock. Because it used to be cigarettes and coffee all morning. Construction worker, man. That's it. Now it's just coffee. We're doing better. I was up 13K. Now I'm down 3K because of that stupid sell-off. Yeah. Well, taking profits is important, right? What is considered a small orb? I would say anything under 1%. So 1% range, right? If it's like, I would say 7.7 to 1.7 and up. So I would say 0.7 and down. Because typically I like a 1% range. Like 1% range is great. That's why I flipped over. Because yesterday, if we look at Bitcoin, we had like a 0.5% range. So I flipped over to Solana, and I traded Solana yesterday because Solana had a 1% range, 1.5, right? So it's the same range. If we take your regression trend line in here, you take your regression trend line, you pull it down, you can see it's the same sort of downtrending range in here. Okay? It's just you're getting a much bigger move. You're getting a 2%, 1% move. So you're actually able to make some decent coin yesterday, right? So I will trade Solana with confluence on Bitcoin because I like at least a 1% kind of fluctuation between price, right? That really allows me to take advantage of it and make good money, right? If I'm not getting that on Bitcoin, I personally flip over to Solana and I kick Solana's ass, right? With the confluence of Bitcoin. Some people do it on ETH, some people do it on Link. It's just another option, right? But when you're this tight, you just want to wait for, and you got to watch the fake out, right? Because this could do the same thing here, and it could fake you out and reclaim and go, right? So price action is going to really give you the tell. We don't have Donald speaking yet.
Does not mean restraining freedom of expression. It's about ensuring that what is already illegal in the real world is treated the way in the virtual environment.
They're on this like hate speech.
Attacks on regulation.
Hate speech trip right now, man. Canada just announced that you could get life in prison for hate speech. Like, what classifies as hate speech? Because I called someone an otter? It's crazy, right? Like, ugh. Scary, man. Scary. I mean, I love everybody, so whatever. I mean, I talk smack, but if I didn't make fun of you, it's because I didn't like you, right? I think that's... Don't speak anymore, basically, yeah. Yeah, it's wild, man. One beer and dabs at work. Let's go. That's me in my 20s, man. Discord's $75 now. Most people are locked in at like $20, $30 in our Discord, though. Most people are 20, 30 bucks in our Discord. We're not expecting Trump to address Bitcoin, no. I do enjoy the grind burning copper together, yeah. They got a new DeWalt tool for the doing your ins and outs. Did you see that, Paper Planes? It's a new DeWalt tool. It's not a cutter. It's like deburring. It's for deburring. Did you see this thing? It's for deburring, bro. This thing's cool, man. I still can't help it. I'm a tool junkie. Look at this. Look at this, Paper Plane. So you can do your ins and outs on either side for your copper. So that's your in, that's your out. That's your out, and then the opposite side's your in. So you can do your outsides, and then you can do your insides as well. Pretty cool, eh, bro? Look at that. No more sandpaper, bro. No more sandpaper, man. Pretty wild. What's the best value tools on a budget? Stanley S-Wing. An S-Wing's a good hammer. Like, it won't break on you. I mean, I have a Martinez. My baby, man. Martinez baby. Oh, yeah. It's not one of these lame, colorful ones either. I got this one right here. I wish I got the old black one, but I got your bog standard Martinez. Oh, baby, man. This thing is the carpenter's wet dream, guys. Oh, baby. Budget tools, though, I mean, tools are investment. They'll last you forever. Hiltis are good, yeah. For budget tools, though, like I would go with like Rigid. Don't get Ryobi. Don't get Ryobi. Please don't get Ryobi. Melissa wants the pink one. Let's go. In my old in my old Ute, I actually bought this. So we used to have if you forgot your hard hat, we used to have the lender. It was this one right here. So if you forgot your hard hat, I used to have this in my old truck. We used to have the pink cowboy hat. So if you forgot your hard hat on site, you have to wear this thing. Oh, man. Get DeWalt, Albert. Get DeWalt. Yeah, buy tools at auctions. Yeah, auctions or flea markets actually do have some decent. Don't buy batteries. Don't buy batteries from flea markets, but flea markets sometimes have some good deals on tools, man. Have you heard about Aster? Yeah, everybody's asking me about Aster. Aster. Ascoin. Yeah, it's like Hyperliquid on BNB. Okay, everybody's talking about it. Trying to get through orb here. NASDAQ rolling over. SPY flat. Guys, it's been fun hanging out. I'll update the Discord. Looking for orb flip, but don't force it today, everybody. Be patient. Wait for the move to actually happen. It will start to go, and it'll establish some sort of range, some sort of trend. Be patient for that. In my opinion, no trade today. It's been a good chat. It's been good hanging out. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the stream. Subscribe if you're new. I'll update the Discord as we proceed here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Trade safe. Much love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking what